What's up, viewers of Secondhand Gameplay? Just wanted to give a quick heads up. I lost about 40 minutes of video footage of what was supposed to be this episode, but I lost the footage, and I didn't want it to go to waste because I did some important things. I caught 2 Pokemon, and I fought my rival, are the most important things out of that episode. So what I did was, I don't know anything about animation, but I drew some pictures, threw up some clip art in the pictures, and flipped some pictures back and forth, kind of like a flip book, because it's all I could figure out. Like, I'm almost creative, but I'm not skilled in anything animation, so just kind of threw something together and then cut down to the important audio from my personally recorded audio, just to give you an idea of what happened. I will clarify at the beginning of the actual episode that this video will contain what happened in the missing episode. So please enjoy about 2.5 minutes of really terrible, I don't even think you can call it animation, to recap what I lost in the footage. And don't hate me if something isn't kosher with what happened last full episode. It probably was something I did in between in the lost footage. Thank you so much for bearing with me and my second-hand equipment. Squirt that bottle. I'm gonna squirt it all over you. There we go. Talk squirty to me. Talk squirty to me. Alright. This won't kill, right? This could get hairy. Okay, we're going for a hypnosis. Oh, come on, don't fuck my luck twice in the buck. Here we go. It's anxious. I need patience. Patience. Where the fuck is my patience? I'm running out. Where's my feckin' patience? We caught Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. Disguises itself as a tree to avoid attacks. Hates water, so it'll disappear if it starts raining. 3'11". Thing is like twice my height. We're giving it a nickname. Macchiato. Macchiato. Welcome to the team, Macchiato. That is named after a character from an anime called Dice. Stantler, please, Stantler. I love Stantler. Yes. Do y'all remember that episode of the Amine when Paul catches a fucking Stantler and releases it because it only knows tackle? Like, fuck you, Paul. Fuck you. I need more patience. Give me the patience. Arceus, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The Pokeballs to change the things I can. Oh, and the psychic types to know the difference. Fart enough, eventually you'll shit. Come on. Do I need to pray to Yahweh? Let's do it! Yes! Yes! Praying to Yahweh works. I do have a name. Claudette. Well, anyway, I'm getting tired of having a wimp like you always showing up. So what, you're gonna kill me, huh? You're gonna fucking silence me? Iroquois. You can take this. Oh my god. Holy shit, I just saw my life flash before my eyes, and it was the complete opposite color flash of this shiny flash. Christ almighty, stop! Stop! Stop getting crits! What the hell? Stop! God! Thank you. Oh man, that was fucking close. Really, really friggin' close. You hate battling wimps. No challenge in it. Alright, you can suck my fucking chode, buddy. But at least we made it out alive. Not unscathed, but no casualty. Alright, now that you've watched my cobbled together almost animation that I made last night around 3 a.m. You know now that I have no skills in anything whatsoever. including Pokemon, including recording, including animation, editing, etc. Let me recap the gobbledygook you just watched. The important parts are that I caught a Sudowoodo, I named it Macchiato, I caught a Stantler named Claudette. I named it Claudette because Claude from Fire Emblem is leader of the Golden Deer House, and it's a female deer. And I didn't come up with that, though. That was come up with by the guy who voiced Claude in the game. He made his own video and named his character Claudette. But anyway, I thought it was cute for a female deer. I will show them to you now because I lost the footage. Another thing is I didn't lose anyone at all last episode, so no one died. You didn't miss anything important like that. That would have been horrible. Okay. Let's take a look at Claudette and Macchiato. Cool. Alright, let's just look at their statistics real quick. Stantler had Tackle, Leer, and Hypnosis. Not horrible, but pretty good stats. I like Stantler a lot. Sudowoodo I like a little bit less, but you can't deny that that is a huge attack and defense stat with Rock Throw, Mimic, Flail, and Low Kick. A pretty good moveset. So they could come in handy. They're not going to be joining the team right this instant because we already have a Rock and a Normal type. So we're going to go ahead and put them back, but they're definitely top tier replacements in the inevitable case of someone dying. I think we've only lost one Pokemon so far, and that was Coolis. That Rattata from like 5 years ago or whatever. Where are they? Oh, I forgot I named this thing Lofon. That's so mean. Alright, Alright, we've got Strength and Segworm back. Alright, probably I'm basically guarantee some of them leveled up. It's been like a week since I recorded, but actually longer than that, probably, but here we go. Segworm probably did not actually level up, but Quick Attack, Cut, Fury Swipes, Dig, level 20. Strength is level 20 as well, with Headbutt, Hypnosis, Disable, Confusion. Wumpet's 23, Water Gun, Bite, Headbutt, Scratch. Angrock the Geodude has Rock Throw, Defense Curl, Tackle, Magnitude. Iroquois's got Poison Sting, Bite, Rapid, Headbutt. And Cyril is, you know, he went up a ton. He got to level 24, still did not evolve from Friendship. We're not friends. He basically single-handedly took on the Kimono Girls, which is pretty cool. I didn't include them in the little animated snippet I made because while it is like a kind of a plot-related event, they weren't hard, and I'm not an interesting person, so I didn't say anything interesting during those fights. The last important thing to happen was we fought our rival, Poser, in the burnt tower. That's what that picture was supposed to be, was me fighting him in the tower. And I made that really weird picture of him like dusting his shirt off for like a minute straight. But anyway, we don't have an encounter in here yet. So let's do that right now. And actually, before I shit my pants, let me put up Strength up front. Because, as you didn't see last episode, because it's all footage lost, Hypnosis comes in handy catching things. Coughing. Another fucking poison type. Why couldn't I gotten a Magmar? Ugh. Alright. I mean, Wheezing is bulky, but Christ almighty. Ugh. Alright, let's just... I mean, I didn't even see... Is it level 14, 15? I think it'll live a Headbutt. Ugh. Okay, it lived a Headbutt. And it woke up. Terrific. Poison Gas. You want to fucking kill me? Do it! Do it now! Okay. Oh, you know what? Poison Cure Berry. Thinking in advance. Let's put this thing back to sleep. Thank you. I can see you're on point today, Strength. That's great. Fast asleep. Fuck you. Alright, now that we have put it to sleep, we'll be throwing some Pokeballs. You know, that's something I do a lot, is I say we when I really mean I. I say, I mean, I guess it's okay in a channel, in a video, in a let's play, because I guess it's let's, like, we're all here together doing this, but in actuality, it's just me pushing buttons. But I do this at every point in the day. I'm always like we. Like, I was just writing notes down the other day at work, and I said something like, I wrote it down. I was like, oh, we gotta go do this. We gotta go to this meeting. And it's just me. Like, I should have wrote, I gotta go to this meeting. Or even just the command, go to this meeting. But I wrote we. It's like, do I have secret schizophrenia or something? Do I have secret multiple personalities? I always say we. In my head, I'm like, oh man, we gotta take a shit. It's like, and I try and correct myself. I'm often like, no, it's I. It's just me in here. But if I do have another personality, I'm not familiar with it. I just kind of use the pronoun we. It's not a pronoun, is it? Is it? I use the phrase we in place of the correct phrase I. But I don't have another personality that I know of. I just use the word we. I don't know. Maybe it's something about, like, comforting myself. Like, if I say we, it feels like I'm not alone. Maybe this is really deep-rooted in my separation anxiety that I developed as a child. All right. Let's see. What am I naming this disgusting testicle? Looking around my room for disgusting testicles besides my own. Let's see. Yep, here's always the most interesting part. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get up. I know what I think I know what I want to name it, but I need to read it. I got it. Okay, sorry, I have this thing called my Keepon. So we're gonna name him Keepon. My Keepon is like a toy. It's like, I bought it at a Goodwill. As with most of my things, it's used. It's like this weird, I don't know how to describe it. Just Google my Keepon. It's fucking disgusting. It's this yellow, it almost looks like a rubber duck, but it doesn't have a beak. It just has like a black hole for a mouth and googly eyes. And it's just, it looks kind of like a snowman maybe. Like, it's two yellow balls on top of each other. And then it's on top of this big black cylinder base with some buttons on it. It's an electronic. It's kind of like a Tamagotchi-ish toy. Like, it kind of dances around and you can interact with it. It interacts voice command or some shit. I haven't played with it in forever. But it does look like two gross-ass yellow testicles. For sure, with eyes and a mouth. Or whatever. Some kind of cloaca-like hole in the front. That thing is disgusting, but I'm not getting rid of it. Because A, I love Tamagotchis and virtual pets. And B, now we've named a coughing after it. I can't get rid of it. So, keep on the coughing. Another fucking poison type. Alright, I think there's a cutscene I have to trigger down here. Is that correct? Correctamundo. Oh, that when you say amundo, aren't you just the fucking shit? If I say amundo at the end of something, am I not just the fucking best dad at the grill? Come on. Oh, speaking of Mundo, that makes me think of Raimundo from one of the best shows ever, Shaolin Showdown. Oh my fucking god, that show. Why did I hypnosis? We should be confusing this. Shaolin Showdown. Y'all gotta watch that. That is one of the best cases of one of my favorite things to happen in animated shows, where it's like, it's one of the indicators that this show bridges the gap between what a kid watches and what an adult would want out of a show. Avatar: The Last Airbender, of course, does it amazingly well. Perfect show, in my opinion. But this show does it well, and I'll say it. One of the key things that both of these shows do that makes it bridge the gap between kid and adult and makes it really good is a sense of continuity in the show. Not all animated shows have that, and it's not always necessary to be a good show. SpongeBob has almost no continuity. Every episode is its own contained thing. And that's fine. There's a lot of great zingers that can be made that way. But to create and craft like a really good story, continuity is pretty key in my opinion. For example, I mean, the whole show of Avatar: The Last Airbender is about his mission to save the world by defeating the Fire Lord and mastering the elements. And every episode, it's not just like its own self-contained thing all the time. It's not just like we gotta protect the Earth or whatever. Oh, I thought there was a cutscene. Maybe that's later. Like, there's just so much to it. Oh, I thought that was something different. Anyway, it's just a continuous show. You know, from start to finish each episode, it's like, alright, we're farther on the journey, and you can fucking tell. And they do that well in Shaolin Showdown. It's not a perfect show, like Avatar is, but they do that well with the collection of Shengong Wu. I mean, if someone fucking loses a Shengong Wu in a fucking pissing match to Jack Spicer, they're gonna not use that in the next episode, and Jack Spicer is gonna be showing that shit the fuck off. Hell, if he kept it 10 episodes down the line, or 3 seasons down the line, you know, he had the fucking monkey's tail belt, you know, fucking jerking him off like it's a third hand the whole, like, first 2 seasons or some shit. And he kept that shit. He was like, I'm not fucking losing this thing. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm mistaking that with something else. Maybe there was something, maybe he did lose it. But, you know, these characters will keep a Shengong Wu a good long while before they lose it or they stop using it because they got a better one or some shit. And it's some real continuity. I remember the one episode where they had the tiger claws that could create portals, and Omi was just like, if I can't have it, you can't have it, and used the claw to create a portal to the center of the earth and threw it in. It's the most fuck you thing ever. Oh, it was great. Good show, great continuity. Not as good as Avatar, great continuity though. Teen Titans has a decent sense of that as well. There is a good amount of continuity within contained arcs that have little to do with each other. Avatar itself is one long story arc that has arcs in between and like sub-arcs, but the whole show has a purpose. Teen Titans is more of like a passive role of, okay, we protect the Earth. We're not on a mission to eradicate any one evil or do any one thing like master the elements. We're guardians. We protect. We sit. We wait. Nothing wrong with that. It makes it for shorter and more sporadic arcs. And within those arcs, it's still great. Like the whole Brotherhood of Evil type of thing. There was the arc with Brother Blood. There was the arc with the evil brain guy. I forget his name. But him and Monsieur Mala, them creating the evil league of villains versus all the Teen Titans from around the globe. So fucking cool. So metal. Oh, yeah. That show's good, too. The continuity is important, I think. And goddammit, did Shaolin Showdown do that well. Alright, we're gonna inflict some damage on this guy's Pokemon. God, that was quite a tangent, but please watch all 3 of those shows if you have any love for yourself or your eyeballs or your brain. Steven Universe does a good job of that too, I'll say. And Adventure Time, less so, but Adventure Time's still good. I still like Adventure Time. It's just, again, it's the same thing with Teen Titans. It's sporadic arcs, and within those arcs, it's great. It gets a lot better at the end of the show's lifespan. But within the arcs is great. It's just you gotta make it to the arc. Or wait until the next piece of the puzzle. But that's fine. You know what else I learned at work? Not to fucking immediately bring it back to an earlier tangent within my list of tangents. I'm a shy-ass peer. I'm such a shy peer. There's so many times where I'm going up to the urinal and there's 2 urinals on my floor, and there's someone in the next one, and I just don't fucking pee. And there's no way that they're not, like, why isn't this guy fucking ejecting piss? I can't hear it. So why does he, am I afraid, is he afraid of me? Do I intimidate him? And yeah, most of the time it is intimidating. And I'm like telling myself like, fucking pee. Bro, pee. But I just can't. I can't. And the second they walk away, wash their hands, and they're like at the door, it's like, whoosh. It's a fucking waterfall out my dick. It's fucking, I gotta pee like crazy. And it just won't come out until they're like at the door about to leave. Back to me and far away. Especially when my new boss comes in I've been in the bathroom with this guy like 3 times since he became my boss like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, the guy just likes to pee, I guess. And he's a fucking bathroom talker. He's the kind of guy where both our dicks are out and we're both peeing, or at least he is, and he thinks I'm peeing. I hope he does, because I'm too shy. Anyway, we're just talking away about work or some shit. And it's like, bro, I'm holding my junk. And you're talking to me. There's something up with this scenario. I need you to figure it out. Ugh. Anyway. Definitely a shy peer. I hope he didn't notice that I only peed when he left. But it was probably pretty evident. Alright, strength is going to be pretty useful here, but we do have to watch out for shadow balls and licks. In fact, speaking of licks, we're going to Route 66. Okay, can't lick a ferret, bitch! You can't lick a fucking ferret. Alright, and guess what? You can't fucking levitate. So suck my fucking segworm's ass. Oh, that's right. Your curse failed. Now get dugged on. Teach me how to Dougie, I'll teach you how to Dougie. So I was at the flea market this morning. In fact, with my beloved father, who often flea markets with me. I got... Let me just go into... I got a Super Mario Galaxy Collector's Edition guidebook, a Donkey Kong 64 guidebook, a copy of Mario All-Stars plus Mario World on Super Nintendo, Tetris and Dr. Mario on Super Nintendo. I'll probably play those on the channel at some point. But most importantly, what I got was a Mega Man NT Warrior board game. That shit is awesome. I love the Mega Man NT stuff, the Battle Network. Mega Man Battle Network is great. I love the Game Boy games. Super good RPGs in my opinion. Even the weird spin-off, the battle chipping one on the Game Boy, that was like kind of weird. Even that one I like. I think it has redeemable qualities. So I got the board game, and it's complete with everything except I think I'm missing the manual because I couldn't find it and I don't know how to play. So yeah, pretty sure I'm just missing the manual. But that shit's awesome. I love that shit, yo. I love board games. I collect board games. My poor father, though, who collects remote control and boat and fishing stuff for the most part, he's kind of like lives at Bass Pro Shops kind of deal, and at I don't want to say Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby sucks. They hate they hate on like women and gay people, so it's like fuck Hobby Lobby. But anyway, he loves remote control and boats, and he missed out. It was the same guy who I bought the Super Nintendo games from. He apparently had this really rare model outboard motor. Like, it's really tiny, but it was some like Mercury something. Like, I don't know. He talks to me about motors and I kind of drowned it out, but some crazy motor, this little motor like the size of my hand, and it was like worth $200. And he was never going to get it because the guy was selling it to a friend of his, but like he didn't know how much it was, and the friend clearly gypped him. My dad went up and he was like, "Oh my God, where did you get that?" And he's like, "Oh, from my buddy here." And he's like, "Wow, those things are like $200 online. It's crazy." And like, there's a crowd gathering, and they're like, "Whoa, really?" And his other friend was like, "Man, can you loan me some money? Now that you just made $200?" And the guy who sold it to him, his friend, was like, he jumped up. He's like, "What?" Because I think he only paid him like $50 or $70 or something. So, man, he gypped that guy the fuck out. I was like, oh man. And my dad revealed it. He just cut that friend off. My dad's like a fucking homewrecker. He took a chisel right in between them. Because that guy fucking gypped him out of like $100 and something on a motor. My dad said he wasn't too bummed because he has a couple like it. But he definitely was a little bummed just seeing it go because he loves that shit. He's got some really old outboard motors from like the 20s and up. I guess from the 20s I think it's a trolling motor he has. No, he might have an outboard from that era. He collects motors and stuff. He's great. Alright, let's go back and fight more Jimmy Jims. Last Christmas I gave you my fart, and the very next day you shat it away. This year To save me from tears, I'll shit it someone special. Stumped by our invisible floor. Defeat me if you want a hint. No, thank you. Oh my god, look at this fucking lady. She's like, ah, my liver! And she's dying. Those are like, that's like her soul falling out. Medium grace. As opposed to what? Well done? Alright. Strength. Destroy this abomination of nature. Okay, get licked first. Why don't ya? Please, by all means, get paralyzed. Okay. Skipped the paralysis. Hardcore speedrunning strats. Just skip the paralysis, bro. Alright, can we just do this again and not get paralyzed? Thank you. That means we get one hit off on the next one without having to swap. Oh. I'm having weird gas lately. I had empanadas last night, and I ate the leftovers tonight, like an hour ago. And empanadas, empandos, they're good. They's good. That's some good. Strength. You're not gonna be this Haunter. Even with a crit. Even with a fucking crit. Okay, well, he is confused. I kind of want to just use a portion. Alright, let's use a Proshin. And now that you're plossioned up, he's gonna punch himself in the face. Never mind. What did that do? That did like 15, right? Ah, well, then we're not risking it. We're not risking it. We're not risking it. We're not. We're just not. Fuck that noise, man. Your foe's weak. Get him, Iroquois. Oh, yeah. Look at that poop green. In Chinese, we call that absolute. Well, in Cantonese, really. Oh. I am trying to learn Cantonese and or Mandarin. I have a couple books on each of them. Oh, please, lick this poop. Lick the poop. The poop will bite you back. Strength did not level up. What in the garbage? Iroquois is only like a level and then some from fucking V-volving himself. That would be great. If you could be an Arbok. Nope, not what I meant to fucking happen. Okay. No, okay. Well, you know what? I feel like there was a little bit of lag there. You know, I'm going to blame the controller on that one. And or the GameCube and or my television set. That wasn't fair. That wasn't cool. You've lived together a very long time. I actually really like that guy's quote. I didn't read it just now because I don't know, I was talking and I zone everything out when I'm talking because I'm a fucking narcissist. But I remember his quote from earlier. He says something like, we've been together fall, winter, what's the one after winter? Spring and summer, and then fall come again. We've been together a long time. I don't know, there's just something very, like, nature about it. You know what I mean? Iroquois, you're alright. Spite. Huh. My mama will fight you and she fights everyone. She will smite you and she'll smite everyone. Nightshade. Ugh, I hate nightshades, like tomatoes and shit. It's friggin' disgusting. That being said, I'm going to make chili later this week and I gotta use tomatoes in it. And I'm gonna really regret it, because I do not like tomatoes. I'm gonna have to like blend that shit up until it's a paste and it's barely even tomato-y anymore. Iroquois defeated Sage Jeffrey. Wins and losses. I experienced both. He's just a wise old man. What do you have to say, mister? I feel like I don't talk to people after I beat them enough. Where did Pokemon come from? What a fucking random ass quote. That had nothing to do with your previous anything. What the fuck was that? That make no sense. Wow, that was disappointing. I wish I'd never talked to him again. That just teaches you. I'm never fucking talking to anyone I don't have to again. Christ almighty. That'd be like you go to your doctor and he's like, yeah, you have a kidney failure. Go down to the emergency room. And then you leave and you forgot your purse. So you go back and he's like, who are you? It's like it's completely... I feel like those are exact same scenarios. It's like he just completely had a brain spasm. Alright, well, fucking whatever. Wait. Is there something important in here? Do you give me the item finder? Treasure hunting. You're right. Am I right or am I right? And you're right. Take this with you. The item finder. Sweet. Check if there's an item on the ground near you. It doesn't show the exact spot. You'll have to look yourself. Oh yeah. I heard there are items in Eckerteek's burned tower. Sweet. Beat the meat. Alright. I think there's one more old that I have to fight. Let's fucking do it. And then we fight Morty, but that's not this episode. No. I need to grind, because I'm not ready. We'll be grinding everyone up probably to 22-ish at least. Yeah, that seems safe. 22-ish. Most likely. Except maybe Iroquois, who evolves at 22. I want to show that on camera. So I might get him right up to the cusp of 22. Do that on camera next episode. And then fucking evolve him and fight, you know. God, words. Huh. We really need to start using words better. I mean... Did I ever tell the story of how my parents forged Santa Claus's signature? When I was 5, maybe 4, I don't know. I could have been 13. I legit believed in Santa till I was like 12 or 13. I was fucking pathetic. Anyway, I don't know. Just don't fucking judge me. I really wanted to believe in magic, okay? I was like, there has to be some magic in the world. Now I'm a fucking misanthrope. I don't believe in God. There's nothing fucking good in this world beyond, you know, like my loved ones. I'm a real antagonistic, cynical person now. So I really wish I kept believing in magic. But anyway, back to forging fucking Santa Claus's signature. I wrote on like a napkin in marker and with improper grammar. I looked back on it. I hate it because of my improper grammar. And I was like, Santa, could you please prove your real, sign here. And then I wrote like a line and then it's like scribbled and I crossed some words out to rewrite them. Wrong your, and it's just shit. I bet some of the fucking letters were backwards. Oh fuck, are you gonna evolve this episode, Iroquois? That means I can actually grind some. Okay, let's end out Segworm because you're the lowest at 20. And you can dig this shit. And so I wrote that on a napkin. And I took a clothespin and I put it up on the fucking... Oh, don't curse Segworm. Are you fucking serious? Alright, the curse shouldn't kill Segworm this turn or next. It only does 25%. It should be okay. Yeah, alright. Fuck you. I clothespinned it to the tree. And on Christmas night, my fucking parents went in, they got a red marker, they put a red S on the line that says sign here. They threw out the red marker so that I couldn't find it later. And I woke up and bewildered thought Santa wrote me back. He put his fucking head, John Hancock, right on the fucking tree, on the napkin. And I was like, there's no way. And so I ran to the kitchen drawers or the junk drawer or whatever. And I was ripping shit up and there was no red markers because my parents knew I would look. And they threw it out. And that really cemented my belief in Santa for the next like 11 years. So... I lost. Yeah, that's how I felt when I was like 18 and learned Santa wasn't real. Iroquois evolving! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Congratulations. Your Iroquois evolved into Arbok. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. He's cool. He's super cool. He's got 50 attack. Ooh, that's like Sudowoodo's attack stat at level 20. Huh. Yeah, well, he got it at 22, and he's shiny. He's the only reason he's on the team. Alright, and with that exciting finish, I'd like to say thank you again for bearing with my really shitty animated recap. I hope you don't, storm my home with pitchforks. Not that you'd ever get it without hacking my IP address, but anyway, thanks again. If you have any questions, I'll clarify in the comments, of course. See you next time on This Shit is Shit Hand Gameplay.